Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Juan on One Coaching, where we believe we not only have the right to control our lives, we deserve to create them. Today, I was taking a walk with my dog, and I remembered this exercise, not an exercise, but I remember this concept that I heard from Jim Kwik, who is known to be like a brain trick guru. He's able to remember like 50 digits in order backwards and forwards just by asking the audience for 50 digits, and he's able to remember. He does tricks like that, like memory tricks. But I heard him in an interview when he shared this idea that um, since most of our thoughts are the same as yesterday's, and then he said that behind a thought, there's usually a question that's driving it. There's usually some major question that's driving all our behavior. And that's a new thing for me. It was a new thing, a new concept, and I didn't really think much about it, especially because I'm not sure how you determine that, if there is an exercise to do it. He says he has a way to do it. He didn't share it in the podcast, but I started thinking about it, and I came up with three major questions that seem to have driven everything I've done so far up until today. And, and, and it's interesting because it seems like if you know this question, and if everybody walked around with this question, um, you'll be able to decipher a lot about them without even knowing them. And that's intriguing, and we'll see if that actually helps you in some shape or form. I know it's been interesting to see it, at least in my life in reflection. So in my early stages, I came up with about three questions. I'm sure there'll be more. But I came out with three questions in different stages of life, from my early days, probably all the way through college. I think the my top question was, how can I please my parents? If you think, I guess when thinking about the question, it's how do I please my parents? So what ideas or thoughts come to mind about a person that it's always asking themselves, how can I please my parents? How can I please my parents? I guess shouldn't be any surprise that I went to college because my mom wanted me to learn English, that I became an actuary because she said that was different, so I figured out I'd do it. And then I played baseball because my dad wanted to. Um, some other things I'm sure are in there, but it seems to drive that. So how can I please my parents? Think about what type of person that describes. Um, in the next phase of that, as I remember, as I was at work and I learning about leadership and having responsibilities to speak with other leaders and regional directors and things like that, I was thinking in terms of helping and serving. And I think the question that I was asking myself was, am I really helping? So I kept asking myself every single day, am I really helping? Am I really helping? Am I really helping? And it seems like all behaviors were driven by that. So think about what that type of person would represent, somebody that's waking up every single day asking themselves, am I really helping? Um, so so that's that. I think that drives all the way through recently, because there are a lot of things that I was I keep looking for validation. I keep looking for reactions from people. I keep looking for people to respond to some of my comments or some of the messages I share. I keep waiting for people to react. It doesn't even matter if it's negative or positive. I just want somebody to say something rather than ignore it. So am I really helping? It's related to that because it seems like I'm looking for validation. So, so that's that. And then the last one, this is the most recent one, the one that seems to be driving a lot of it. I'm hitting reset on a lot of things today. or this day. And it's coming from me realizing, or it's driving this question of, um, what is my true message? Which is probably an evolution from the prior one that says, am I really helping? Um, I have this sense that I'm doing a lot of things right, but I'm not doing the right thing, even if assuming there is a right thing. So I'm coming from that perspective. What is my true message? There's a sense that I'm sharing the wrong message, that it's not really me. It's good, but it's not really me. So it's not really clicking the way it should, or the way I would presume it would. So a lot of people say that when you start speaking your message and you start polarizing things and you start getting reactions, it seems like I'm not getting any. So now I have evolved into what is my true message, because I'm assuming the message I'm giving right now is not the one that I should be giving. So what does that say about me? I'm still not sure. I just wrote this down. Um, Maybe you can share, what do you think that means if I'm always asking myself, what is my true message? And I just continue to do that. What does that mean about me? But hopefully that exercise inspires you to do something different. Maybe you can start thinking about, what is the main question that you're answering or asking yourself every single day. Maybe that gives you insight as to some of the behaviors that you're experiencing. Who knows? But that's my message. It's kind of what I'm going through. Maybe health may evolve. Let me know if you come up with an idea. Let me know if you think, what do you think those some of these questions mean? What about the person? How can I please my parents? How can I validate my message, or am I really helping? And then the last one, what is my true message? So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.